Okay, hi. I know I'm a few minutes early, but I just wanted to sort of get started. Just getting everything done. Whoops, the camera's a bit wonky. Oh, I hate it when the camera does that. Mind of its own. Okay, I think we're ready now. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks, Queen of Swords. Fantastic. Hi, Bart. How are you? Oh, it is a hot day. Definitely some heat in today. So how are you all? Hi, Lara Spark. Let's set this up. Let's set up the banners. Woo. What card did we flip out for us to think about? King of Swords, ambition. This to me is about your plans and ideas being practical, finding solutions. Also can talk about being ambitious in some way. This card that flipped out from the Oceanic Tarot. Hi, Scorpio Queen. How are you? So I'm just waiting to see what questions we get, whether there are any donations. Please let me know if you donate. Whew, okay, so can I ask if let's do the magical Nordic. What's going on with F at this time? Let's see what we get. Let's have a look. What's happening with F at this time? Hi, Mary. Okay, let's just talk about conflict, worry, stress, and having some patience. Okay, a little bit of a tricky one here. I'm sort of getting a bit of conflict going on, a little bit of worry and stress. I feel like he's just going through a bit of stuff. So it's not really that he's giving me two questions here. It's a little bit hard to sort of focus on when you're giving me two questions here. It's sort of, is he talking to someone? Well, it does feel like that there is that sense of communication stress with talking to someone. It's definitely a long journey, definitely about having patience and things. So is he talking to someone? Yeah, well, yeah, but do you mean, is he in a relationship? Just because he's talking to someone doesn't actually mean he's in a relationship with that person. So yeah, I'm not. It's a bit of a tricky one, really, because it's really though, like, yeah, I mean, he just because he's talking to someone, which I feel he is with the Nine of Swords, I'm getting the sense of actually talking to someone, like, because he's going through the conflict, but doesn't actually mean he's in a relationship with them, and it's in need of you to actually have some patience. So it's a bit of a, I mean, yeah, he's talking to someone, but doesn't actually mean that they're in a relationship. It's a bit of a funny one. Sorry, just take a breath. Okay, not sure who's got a message. How you going, Mary? Don't know if there's a question or not. How is my writing turning out so far? Okay, I'm going to do the field tarot, Bart. How's my writing turning out so far? They flew out. Okay, Bart, I get that your writing is actually breaking down some barriers. So I feel like it's really, and you're rebuilding your writing. So I feel like it's an enlightenment. It's got an understanding to it. We've got a sense of control here. So I've got the King of Cups. So I feel it's quite an emotional. I'm good, Bart. Good. So I think overall, I think your writing is enlightening. It's got an enlightenment to it. It's got an understanding to it. Definitely brings a sense of emotion to the reader. So I think your writing is turning out really. So for me, when I look at these cards, even though this sort of like it's got the tower here, I'm actually seeing it as quite a positive aspect to your reading. I'm actually feeling like it's breaking down barriers. So I feel it really positive. So I really feel like it's an emotional type of reading. It's quite caring, you know, there's a lot to it. So I really feel like it's got an enlightenment to it, an understanding. Definitely feel like it's breaking down barriers. So positive. So next is Scorpio Queen. What's coming towards me? All right. What's coming towards me? You're welcome, Bart. You're welcome. Okay, we've got lovers here. So it feels like a relationship, a connection on some level is coming towards you. And a sense of being successful, a new venture and possibility. So I feel like there's an adventure within the relationship, a new relationship coming up for you in some way. Okay, it does feel like there's a new intensity to a relationship. Okay, so that's definitely coming up. So what we've got here is, I trust my knowing and make a commitment. So it's a new commitment, a new connection, and I'm successful in all I do. So it feels that sense of a new level of commitment or a connection within a relationship on some level, and it allows you to be successful, this connection. So I hope that helps make sense. Next is Mary. When will I see again? Oh, okay. When will you see? Why am I lost that deck? Oh, there it is. Oh. Hey, Midnight Wolf, you're welcome. You're welcome. That popped out straight away. Okay, when will you see? I've got 8 weeks, 8 months here. 8 weeks. Definitely feels like a connection here. So you've got 8 weeks here. I say 8 weeks, and it definitely feels like a connection. A sort of give and take, a real one of balance. Potential is big. So it definitely feels like, yep, within the next 8 weeks or so, definitely feel as though there'll be truly a connection with true potential. Okay, so who's next? Okay, does my Virgo like me back? Sorry, just take a breath. You're welcome, Mary. Does my Virgo like me back? Yeah, definitely feel it. I've got the sort of like Queen of Wands here with the Six of Wands. Definitely feel like, does your Virgo like you back? Yes, definitely. Feels like there's passion, there's success, victory in the moment. So yeah, in this moment, yeah, there does seem to be a sense of liking you back. Seem to be liking you in some way. Definitely feels it. So who's next is Maria. Is that right? Yep, Maria. Okay. Whew. Will I talk again with A? Tarot of the Divine. Will I talk with a Taurus soon? It says wishes fulfilled. So it does feel like it. And it feels like you're being led out of the poverty, led out of the cold. So yeah, there may be a communication with A. Could happen at some stage. Does definitely feel like the wishes going ahead, and it does feel like you're being led out of the cold, led out of the poverty. So it sort of talks about a wish fulfilled. So yeah, certainly feels like there will be communication between you on some level. Okay, Dariana. Okay, what will happen between Raul and me? Oops. Whew, it is hot. What will happen between Raul and me? Okay, we've got 2 cards that popped out here, the Queen of Wands and the 8 of Cups. So it does feel like there's a sense of passion or creativity, and yet there does feel like there's a walking away in some way. So I'm getting a little bit a sense of just walking away from the passion, from your passion, your creativity. I don't know if it's with your passion and everything, but I'm getting a sense of being walking away from something, walking away from the emotions in that, walking away from the emotions. Does feel like there's a sense of walking away from something, from the emotions, from the passion, from the creativity. It does feel like there's a walking away and into something new. I don't know what that new is. It could be a shift in the passion, shift in the creativity, but definitely feels like there's a walking away of something, walking away. So what will happen between Raoul and you? I feel like there's your passion. It could be a little bit overmuch. Could be too much. Could be a little bit overwhelming for him, and it feels like he's walking away from it. So just be careful. Just keep it in moderation. Okay, Midnight Wolf. Will things heal between me and my family? Got Starman Tarot here. And you are a mod. So, will things heal between me and my family? A lot of stress and worry. Well, it does got 10 of Cups. So it does feel like everything's going to come together. Yeah, the potential to heal is definitely there. So yes, there's a lot of stress and worry. It does feel like everything's going to come together, Midnight Wolf. It does feel like everything's going to come together. It does feel like it's going to be sorted, and the breakthrough, there is definitely a breakthrough with it. So it definitely feels like, yes, things will heal between you and your family. Things will heal. You're welcome, Midnight Wolf. I think that's right. Miriam is next. Yep, Miriam. Okay, so what is Leo thinking about me? What is Leo thinking about me? What do they think about you? Oh, Four of Coins here. Definitely holding on to some aspects. Thinking about you holding on to things. You holding on to things. Maybe you're holding. They feel, or Leo is thinking that maybe you're holding on to things too much. There could be a sense of a new passion, a new creativity, though. Could feel as though you're holding on to something, and that it could be to do with new passions, new creativity. There's a breakthrough in the energy, the vibration of, or spirituality of what's happening. So I feel like Leo is thinking about you, that you're holding on to things, and that there could be a possible breakthrough in regards to passion or creativity. So it definitely feels as though something is moving in that respect. Might feel very stable, could be quite stable as well. Building foundations. Whew. Miriam. Okay. If anyone needs to be blocked, just block them or delete them or whatever, timeout, whatever it is that they need. Okay, so who's next? Alok. Okay, my game sugar. Feelings of... Okay, let's just choose. This is a little bit tricky. I only have 2 cards. If you want something more in depth, you really need to think. So let's do feelings. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, we've got Ace of Wands. I feel like Ace of Wands is coming up a lot today. So it does feel like there is definitely feels, there's some emotions there. There's some being wounded. And that does feel like there's a breakthrough. There's a possibility of a relationship. There's a breakthrough of creativity. Hi, Valentina. Hi, Red Babe. Hi, Dilty. Okay, Alok. Definitely feels as though there is a breakthrough there. There is a possibility in regards to, but being easily wounded. So I feel like Sacham is feeling wounded, feeling something, and I just actually don't see a future at the stage. It could be very much being in the now, being in the moment. Possibilities there, but I just see a lot of wounds, a lot of things, a lot of wounds, a lot of hurt from the past that's affecting the journey right now. Ooh. Okay, Mary. Did my old best friend just a little reminder too for those that are coming in with readings and things like that, when you continually ask a question, it begins to muddy the waters, and so the cards will start getting quite confusing because the doubt creeps in. So just remember, ask a question once and leave it, then change the question. Don't change the way you ask it, change the question completely. Oh, it definitely feels like there's a connection there. Definitely feels like there's an apology. And I feel like there's a healing of the wounds in this case. When I look at these 2 cards together with the 2 of Cups and the Page of Cups, I see a healing of the wounds. I do feel like there's an apology coming, or there's a communication coming, a connection coming. It does feel like things are being dealt with in some way. Okay. Whoops. I know what I'm looking for. Vintage Japanese. There you are. Qualifications for in March. Yeah, definitely feel as though there's with having the High Priestess here, the knowledge revealed, and the 10 of Cups with the unity and everything coming together, I do see you being happy in March and getting qualified. So definitely feels like, yes, you'll do it. But it's also important that you do all what you need to do to achieve that. There is some work to do. There is some things to do to achieve that. There is that sense of trusting your intuition, but also doing some studying is very important, or doing what you must do to achieve those results. So when you do what you need to do, you study or you do what you need to do, and then you'll get it there. Okay, next is Valentina. Oh no, it's not that it got deleted, it's just that sometimes the questions will oh, here we go, I've got it. It's all right, I've got it, Valentina. Who is the new girl Carlo is dating? Oceanic Tarot. It's all right. No, didn't get deleted. Didn't get deleted. What happens is it only scrolls so far on the screen, and sometimes it can be hard to scroll back up to get it. So let's have a look. What have we got? We've got Knight of Cups. Definitely feels like there's a proposal. Got a proposal here with potential. Okay, so it feels like there could be a sense of a question asked and accepted. Doesn't necessarily mean like a marriage or anything like that. It could be just taking it to the next level between them. Yeah. So yeah, the potential's there. Whew. So it definitely feels like there's a connection between them, and it's moving forward. Okay, Mahi, like and describe, just need a question. Okay, so Valentina was done. Red Babe. Oh, Red Babe. So Red Babe's question. Question is, will my ex come back towards me? Let's have a look. Don't forget, these are just, oh, it's not supposed to be in there. Don't forget, if you want more in-depth reading, the price lists are there, the links are there. Links are down below. If you want more in-depth readings. It says a wish fulfilled in some way. But it could be about facing the truth of the situation. So yes, they could contact you, definitely feel like there's a wish fulfilled, but is it what you really want is what I'm getting here. Yes, they'll contact you, but is it truly what you need in this life? Is this really a good plan or a good idea? Is what I'm getting here with the Page of Swords. It's about looking at the truth of the situation, looking at what is the truth of it, what are the facts of the situation. So yes, they will come back towards you, they may contact you, it's a wish fulfilled in some way, because that's what you're focusing on. Valentina, if I'm going to get more information for your reading, definitely going to need a deeper definitely going to get have to do a deeper reading. It's going to have to be a thing. I know there's no contact at the moment, but it does feel as though, as a wish fulfilled. It does feel like you're wishing it in some way. It's what are you focusing on? In a way, with the Star, it's about what are you actually focusing on? Because that's what you're going to bring into your life. That's what the universe is going to bring you. And then you've got to decide whether that's truly what you want. Because the more you focus on something, the more you're going to bring it into your life. Yeah, but it's what do you want to do with it? What do you want to do with that relationship? Totally up to you. Don't forget, if you want more in-depth readings, definitely donate or pay for a reading. Oh, okay. List in order. Okay, thanks, Queen of Swords. I didn't realize this did. That's cool. No worries. It does make it a little confusing. I'm trying to follow your list. I'm trying to follow your list. Okay, so just remember, with these readings, it's just with the energy at this time. Things can change. Things can change. If you want a more in-depth reading, please donate. These are just quick questions, quick answers without any depth. Cool. Thanks, Queen of Swords. I appreciate that. Yeah, because it is getting a little confusing when everyone's trying to post and I'm trying to focus on your order. So just make it a little bit easy when it's just I'm just trying to focus on your list. Okay, Mahi. Okay, will my godmother give me money to cover my loan? Ooh, okay, so we know what we want. Let's do the Spanish Tarot. If anybody wants more in-depth reading, please donate. I'm not just going to keep giving 2-card readings for some of your, some of your questions require a little bit more. So just think about your, definitely feel like here. So will my godmother give me money to cover my loan? Here we've got tasks completed, the 8 of coins, and we've got a shift. So it does feel as though there may be some money given. It does feel like there's to finish the task, to cover the loan, and it does bring a shift in the cycle. So yeah, will your godmother give you money to cover your loan? And I feel like the answer is yes. You'll definitely get the loan. So yeah, feels like it there. Oh, I'm only on for a short time today because I'm not sure when my brother is going to message me. We've got some things to do today. So I'm just... Okay, Queen of Swords, did you have a question? Or don't forget, if you want more in-depth readings, please donate. You're welcome, Mahi. Woo. Every day on my Twitter, the major arcana from the Universal Celtic Tarot is being laid out, is being released. Just been doing little quick things. Will I raise the money to make my plumbing repair? Here we got 5 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. And 2 of Swords. Phil, you're at a crossroads here. So what are you actually focusing on with your plumbing about raising the money? The potential is absolutely there if you put some money aside each week. can see some doubt coming in, Queen of Swords. So it's possible you could do, but it's all about what you're focusing on, Queen of Swords. You know, are you putting some money aside each week? Are you sacrificing or putting some things to one side? So you're only focusing on the positive aspects of putting away the coins. Definitely feel like the potential's there to do so. You could raise the money, but I still keep getting some doubt, and I find yourself at a bit of a crossroads. I feel like you're needing to sort of sacrifice or, you know, let go of some things that you don't really need at this time. So I do feel like you're at a bit of a crossroads here, but the potential's definitely there. I definitely feel like you could raise the money, but it all depends on what you're focusing on with your finances. Queen of Swords. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I should have given that off there. So will you raise the money to make your plumbing repair? Definitely feel like it's possible, but it's all about what you're focusing on. And I do find yourself at it with doubt, at a bit of a crossroads. So that's quite important for you. It is hot. It's all right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Whoops. The eggs are just shifted. Eggs. Whoops. Ah, slippery. Whew. Hi Taylor, how are you? Okay, who's next? Oh, that's good, Taylor. Please, your best. I'm good, thank you. Just waiting to hear from my brother. Yep, Taylor's liked and subbed. Yep, that's all good. Fantastic. Just need a question. Fantastic. Whew. Don't forget, if you wish to donate to get a bit more in-depth reading, otherwise I'm just doing two card readings. If you want a little bit more information, please donate. Have a look at the links. Cool. Okay, so hi Dee, how are you? Just waiting for questions. Whew, it is hot. Okay, Taylor. Good question. How's Rose feeling towards me currently? Okay, let's have a look. As above, so below. Are the secrets? I get a sense of he's seeking the truth. He wants to know what are your thoughts. It feels like he's waiting for you. And I'm getting a little bit of nostalgic with the memories of the past. I feel like he's reflecting on the past. Didn't text back. I feel like he's trying to look for his, or maybe he's looking for his own truth here, and he's reflecting on the past. Okay, like he's reflecting on past memories, past thought, past emotions. Very much about past emotions. So he's looking for a truth, but it could be his own inner truth. No, not waiting for you. I don't feel like he's I don't feel like he's waiting. I feel like he's trying to find his own truth. Maybe he's trying to work out how he feels, his own facts, his own how he feels, and he's looking at his past memories. Maybe he's reflecting on how things happened in the past. Could be part of it. Don't forget you can always click back and re-listen to the message. Yep. D. Okay. Yeah, numbers can be a bit slow in updating, unfortunately, with YouTube. Okay, D. How does Sagittarius perceive you? Okay, Six of Junk sort of talks about being giving unconditionally. Someone who gives a lot of themselves with new ideas and clarity with the situation. So it does feel like Sagittarius perceives you as being someone who gives unconditionally and has the potential to new ideas, new plans, maybe feeling quite, I want to say idealistic, feeling like you're quite idealistic, like you have a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, a lot of thoughts about things. So I'm getting the sense of that sort of energy is someone who is able to give unconditionally, but it also is very ideal about what they do and who they are. Okay, so that is that there. So I don't know if anyone wants any more deeper readings. Just taking a breath for a second. Don't forget, if you want a little bit more in-depth readings, the donations are there. It feels very quiet today. Oh, just gonna drop the cards. Oh, okay. Tay Marie Lifestyle. Will the Aries offer a relationship? Oh, dropped a card here. Okay, 3 cards flew out for some reason, and I'm just going to let them be. Just talks about battles, conflicts, standing up for one's own conviction. Okay, so I get a feeling that there is a sense of the nurturing the idea, the communication, and happy families. So I am feeling like Aries will offer a relationship, but what you choose to do with it is totally up to you. It's about looking at the facts of the or the plans and ideas of the relationship, nurturing those ideas and those plans. Are they what you truly want in this? It does feel like there is a connection, there is a happy family sort of type unity type energy about it. So definitely feel as though there's like a commitment to it, a sense of unity to the relationship. So yeah, possible Aries will offer a relationship, but what you do with it is up to you. It could be a standing up of convictions, standing up for beliefs. Whew. You're welcome. Okay, let's do some, I like doing these. Okay, I just want you to do 1, 2, or 3. For everybody in the room, 1, 2, or 3. One, 2, or 3. Hi, Fabby. So everybody in the room, 1, 2, or 3. Hello, U320. Because I'm going to finish up soon. 2. Okay, for those that chose 2, life isn't as serious as the mind makes it out to be. Okay, life isn't as serious as the mind makes it out to be. Number 2. Okay, life isn't as serious as the mind makes it out to be. Number 1 is when there is no desire, all things are at peace. And number 3 is when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So that's it. Whew. Oh, feet. Okay, just typing in your questions, and Queen of Swords are going to let me know who's first. Oh, Fabby first. Okay, I'm just going to do a bit of incense here. Just give me a second. Clear the air. Okay. May I ask why the Gemini wants to come back? Interesting. Why does the Gemini want to come back? Let's have a look. Oh, interesting. Okay, I've got Son of Coins here. I get the sense of wanting to move slowly forward. The Gemini wants to come back because it feels like he's moving forward. He's moving with staying grounded, allowing him to actually feel like he's learning things. He's developing within himself in some way. Feels like he's bringing things. If he comes back, it feels like he's bringing things into fruition. He's allowing things to be in abundance. That's why I feel like the Gemini wants to come back. He feels like he's bringing in the sense of abundance in many ways. It feels like the material aspects in his life is moving forward. It's all about the material aspects. I want to say the material aspects. I feel like they want to come back because of the material, you know, and how it appears. A materialistic way is what I'm getting here. Wanting to bring things in abundance. Fabby. So I'm just looking for, okay, so that's Fabby's one. At U320. U3TO. U320. U320. I think you make him look good. It's all about appearance. He's quite superficial. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense then. Thank you much. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. So I'm just looking for next question. Okay. What would my person do if he saw me with someone new? Okay, what would he do? Here we have 10 of Wands. So it does have this feeling of being weighed down. There is that sense of, and he realizes there's choices to be made. He realizes that there are choices to be made within the relationship. So I feel like he's going to be very weighed down, very heavy with his energy. His energy could feel maybe a little bit heavy, and he realizes that there's choices to be made. It does feel like there's choices. So I do feel like he could be feeling like, you know, and not that it really matters. Not that it really matters if you've decided to move on anyway. I think, you know, it doesn't really matter what his choices will be or what, you know, what he's thinking or how he's actually feeling. That he's feeling weighed down. He's feeling heavy with a sense of, I want to say a sense of regret. And that, but if you've decided to move on anyway, I don't think it really matters. He could be making new choices in a relationship as well. He could be making new choices. Yeah, he could be pressured to choose, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's about me. Is there any donated readings before I finish up? You're welcome. Oh, it's hot. Okay, so that's it done. Okay, I think this is going to be me. Going to end soon, I think. I think it's going to be the end of it all. Any donations? Hi, SD. Hi, Gaming Tech. Make sure you like and sub. If you want a deeper reading, don't forget there are donations, which will skip the line. Okay, I'll do the last. If you donate, please let Queen of Swords know that you've donated so she can add you to the donation list. And then I'm going to do the last few readings. Yeah, I'm just ending soon, so I'll just do these last few. Just up next, Gaming Tech. Right, Gaming Tech, and who Gaming Tech's question was? Career job change. Can you just choose one topic, please, Gaming Tech? Yeah, it's one free question, please. I'm not going to do both with the two cards. It's either going to be career or love. Make a choice, please. It's one free question. Can you just choose one? Can you make it either relationship? Please just choose one question. Career. Okay. When for a career and job change? Okay. Okay, we've got next 11 weeks. I would say within the next 11 weeks, there could be a career change. Okay, so you've got some battles and conflicts coming up in regards to the career change. There could be a sense of hesitation. I'm getting a sense of hesitation in you, even though you might have the motivation or the drive to want to move forward. I do feel like there's a hesitation to you moving ahead. So I do feel like there's a battles and conflicts, and I do feel a thing. So there will be a career change maybe in the next 11 weeks, but it could be due to some conflicts, some hesitation on your part. So yeah. SD. K's current intentions. Okay. K's intentions. I feel like just not feeling very sorry for themselves, actually. I feel like they're very sorry for themselves. And I feel like they're at a crossroads. I'm getting a sense of a battle, a duel here. A duels of the mind, a battle of the mind in a way. So there just seems to be a lot of confusion. Feel like they're at a crossroads with their intention towards you. They're at a battle. They're in a conflict. They're feeling very sorry for themselves. I just don't feel like they are really in a good headspace at the moment. So yeah, really important to focus on your I just don't feel it. I just feel like they're just too busy wound up in their own world at the moment to be really honest. Okay, what have we got here? We've got you see. That's the last one. Oh dear. Okay. You're welcome, SD. Okay, so we've got you see, how does my mother feel about your spiritual Meraki Tarot? Right, whoops. Interesting. So here we have 9 of Pentacles. So it does feel like there's a fulfillment, an attainment. She realizes that you're achieving a lot, achieving what's possible, and knowing that you have choices in your life. Your mother feels about your spiritual progress is that you have choices that you need to make in your own life, which seems really, really important. And it does feel as though there is an attainment, an achievement in your spiritual progress. So that's how it feels, your mother feels about you, that you're progressing, you're developing, you're achieving what you need to, and that there is the possibility of you making your own choices. Yeah. Okay, so last one. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay, so what did I just do? No. Random day feelings. Right, let's do okay, supernatural. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Narendra Modai. Okay, feelings for you. Here we've got this sense of caring, being kind, but putting emotions to one side, maybe not dipping full hog into the situation, so to speak. Not really sort of dipping in. It is that sense of I want to say wounded soldier. I sort of get a bit of a sense of being wounded in some way, being hurt in some way, knowing that they've got to persevere or keep going. So if they're feeling a little like they're not quite ready to go full hog into the relationship or into anything. Doesn't feel like they're wanting to. They care about you. They're kind to you. I just don't feel like they're invested in their emotions. I just don't get that investment in the emotions. I do get that sense of they're quite worried about themselves. And this one here with the 9 of Bones, it does feel like they're worried about themselves a little bit and about how they feel. A little bit wound up and a little bit about themselves. This one is Supernatural Tarot from the Supernatural TV series. It's the only deck that I've got backup of. It's the only deck I've got 2. Now I actually edged mine. Good. There's a pip deck in some cases, but not all. It's a mixture of a pip and character cards. There's a few more decks on my wish list that I'd like from this range, but I haven't purchased yet. Not Supernatural, but from Minerva, from the creator who has like the Disney, like these Disney villains. Hocus Pocus is coming out. There's there's a few. There's an Alice one, I think, and there was another one too that I wanted. Can't remember. There's a few. I want the Hocus Pocus one when it comes out. And I know there's Disney villains, there's an Alice one, and there's something, I can't remember what the other one is. Yeah. Cards feel so luxurious too. They're really nice feeling cards. So that's it. I'm going to call it quits today. But thanks, guys, for being with me. Thanks, Midnight Wolf. Thank you, Queen of Swords, for being my mods. Totally appreciate it. Oh, I feel like I need to do one more thing. Before you guys move, let's do a creature teacher card. Let's do an animal card. What animal? Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Got to do a 1, 2, or 3. One, 2, or 3, guys. Three. Okay, Midnight Wolf. Got to get up Goddess 1, 2. And Queen of Swords. 1. Okay, Midnight Wolf, you've got 3. Okay, so you've got Spider. It's about choices that you need to make to move forward, to have the initiative to move forward. Initiative. So it's like you've got the idea to move ahead. So with your choices to make. Okay, number 1, Queen of Swords. You have the Dove. I am loved. And it's all about confirmation. It's just confirmation that you're loved. Okay. Let's have a look. Just in case anybody who gets to the end of this video and decides 1, 2, or 3, and they decide on 2, we're doing Being gentle with oneself is having the courage to move ahead, to be fearlessness. Ooh. So Midnight, Spider with Athena. Okay, let's have a look. You've got no goddess card there. It's just got affirmations. Let's have a look. Just knowing you're loved. Ooh. Hecate. With Hecate. Oh, God, that's funny. With Hecate. Confirmation, you're loved. With Hecate, with the crossroads, with the choices. Let's do okay. Midnight Wolf. Oh, I just shuffled and that card here flew out and just about hit me in the face. It's about trusting your spirit guides, Midnight Wolf. Trusting your guides, your spirit guides, your signs from spirit. Wow, that's cool. What was the last thing here? Helping and guiding through life. Okay. Queen of Swords. Oh, that one there flew out. Yes. Whatever your question is, Queen of Swords, it's yes. The answer to the question was yes, yours. So it's like you're opening doors to new possibilities. Queen of Swords. Yeah, Stephanie, if you make a donation, I'll definitely do your question, no problem. Yep. Yes, Stephanie. If you donate, definitely we'll do you a reading, no problem. Because I'm just cruising at the moment. I still haven't heard from my brother, so it's all good. Okay. Ah, there. You just tell me when you've donated. Sorry, I'm just taking a breath at the moment. You just let me know when you've donated. So that's an interesting message for you guys there. Ooh. Future teacher cards, put those away. So I'm just waiting to see what Stephanie donates to what she wants, what questions she wants. Okay, no reading. Okay, and so that one is, yep, it's all good, Stephanie, thank you. Just need your question. Yep. Yep, the donations received. Oh, yeah, can you just put the question in the chat? That'll be great. How does S feel about you now? So let's have a look. Now let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. We've got some success, some victory. Feels like you're a winner. You have a lot of strength. Feels like you have a lot of strength in the situation. You have a lot of passion and creativity. I'm seeing you with a lot of creativity as well. And it's like you're bringing things into your life. I feel like you're always bringing new things into your life. You're creative, you're passionate, you've got a lot of strength, you're successful. That's how SS feels about you. Feels like you've got some clarity in the situation. And that this definitely feels like there's a new beginning, something new within the relationship. Definitely feels like there's something new within it. So how does SS feel about you? So it's really important to look. I see a lot of passion, a lot of creativity coming from you. SS feels like you've got a lot coming into your life. And also a sense of knowing mistakes are only lessons to learn. Okay, so he may see your mistakes or your errors, and yet that makes him feel inspired, or SS feel inspired about you. They're inspired by you, is what I'm getting here. A lot of creativity, a lot of passion, clarity, a sense of ambition as well, and bringing a lot into your life. I feel like you're harvesting a lot into your life. Oh, that's cool. Oh, shoot. 1 minute, just going to check something here. It's all right, it's just the boys. Shoot, give me a heart attack. Okay, felt like there was a lot of passion, a lot of creativity, a lot of definitely feels inspired. You have a lot of strength, a lot of endurance, courage in your life. So definitely feel as though a lot's come through for you, a lot of sort of clarity. Definitely feel like there's a sense of being grounded as well, being grounded, but also with a lot of passion and ambition in your life, a lot of energy, vibrations, a lot of energies. I don't see a lot of emotion at this time, which is I feel like there could be a little bit of a lack of emotion in some way, maybe feeling very neutral. You've overcome a lot, so you've put your emotions to one side. I feel like you've maybe put your emotions to one side a little bit. Just not getting a lot of emotion to the situation here. I'm getting a lot of sort of sacral energy, sacral chakra. A lot of oranges coming through in the cards. So I'm getting a lot of sort of sacral energy, a lot of sexuality, a lot of sort of passion and creativity sort of energy coming through. So interesting. Interesting indeed. Whew. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps you. Whew. Oh, Queen of Swords? Such a sweetheart. You don't feel emotionally over. Okay, so that's a good thing. It is a good thing. Okay, so we're doing donations. So Queen of Swords. Yeah, if you want to donate, yeah, I'm more than happy to do a reading for you. Yep, if you donate, I'm certainly happy to do an in-depth love reading for sure. I see Queen of Swords you've donated. Oh, you want to know what love's coming in for you? Let's do I just got to bring in another deck. 1 minute. I want to do Voices of Witches for you. I don't know why this is coming up, but anyway. Love reading. Yep, if you want to do a donation, yeah, sure, I'll do a reading for you, no worries. I'm just cruising now. Okay. Don't know why I'm doing this, but this is what I'm going to do. I was going to do that deck, but I'm getting another thought here. Where are you? Okay, Queen of Swords. Love reading. You want to see what comes up? Okay, love reading. Okay. Now, this has actually got two aspects to it, so let's do the witch. Things coming into fruition. Harvestings. Huh. Oracle. Listening to the messages within. Okay. Okay, for you, Queen of Swords. You've got Queen of Swords coming up. New beginnings. There's definitely new adventures, new dreams, new possibilities. Feels like the potential is really there for you, and the truth and the facts, nurturing the ideas. It's all about the decisions you make. It's all about the fortune. I feel like it's like luck's on you. I just got luck on your side. Luck on your side. Luck on your side. Feels a sense of giving unconditionally. It feels like there's an attainment. Ooh. Yep, there's the Queen, there's the truth. So it really feels like things are coming into fruition. Things are sort of really happening. It really feels like there's an attainment, a wish, you know, it feels like there's an achievement here. There's some taking some time out for yourself, but there's also an achievement here, a little bit of luxury, a little bit of pampering, which is quite important. It feels like a lot about giving unconditionally. So there could be a sense of giving unconditionally. And we've got the Oracle here and Canopia. I just want to read a little bit with this book here. So let's have a look at the Oracle. I'm just having a look here. I just want to read this a little bit. Intuition, instinct, feelings, and insight. The bees lead her through the mountains, fragrant with thyme and wildflowers, to an ample cave. In this opening, moist and untouched by the summer heat, they start building a new hive. The oracle neither utters nor hides its meaning, but shows it by a sign. So it's about trusting the signs, the messages, and things that are coming through. This card represents intuitive knowledge, the ability to understand something by relying on innate senses. We are encouraged to listen to our instincts and then consider the benefits of perceiving through the unconscious. Okay, about the witch. Melissa lives on Mount Parnassus in the 7th century BCE. She was a nympholet and worked her art by divination through possession by the nymphs. Pilgrims would often climb to her cave to hear her speak her prophecies. Wow, that's an interesting message. So again, I'm getting a lot about your health. I feel like your health is really going to be expanding and growing, or your well-being, not really health as such, but more about your well-being is going to expand. Wow, Stephanie, thank you. Wow, really appreciate that. Oh, sweetheart. Okay, so I'm getting a lot about expansion and growth in your well-being, Queen of Swords. So interesting cards. I'm getting a lot about new beginnings, nurturing the truth of it, nurturing the facts, the ideas, the plans about where you want to be. Definitely feel like wheel. I definitely feel like you just got decisions to be made. I just feel like you got good fortune. I just feel like things are happening the way they're meant to. Potential's truly there. And it's about listening to your own intuition, listening to the signs that are coming in for you, because it's about bringing things out. I feel like there's definitely a harvest here. I feel like you're bringing, it's what you bring into your life, which is really important. It's abundance, your self-worth, you know, what you're understanding your own self-worth is really important in this process too. Interesting indeed. So that was cool. So I just needed that. Okay, Midnight Wolf. How right my relationship. So let's just do this quickly. Oh, okay. A very in-depth reading. Okay, Midnight Wolf. You've got quite a large one there. Let's go. Sorry, I'm just going to grab another deck. This is what happens when we dive into these. I'm going to go this way. Whew. Let's have a look at this Midnight Wolf. Let's look at this in a bit more in depth. Okay, Midnight Wolf, let's have a look. this. I like to pull all the cards out before we start, because that's when you sort of gets interesting. Right, let's have a look. What have we got here? What's the oh, changes. There's a lot of changes with the relationship with C. Okay, there's a lot of changes going on. Does feel as though I'm getting a sense of stability within it. It's about, what are you holding on to? There's something there that needs to be a lot of changes, a lot of transformations. Okay, there's a lot of changes, a lot of transformations. And so it really is about, what are you holding on to with the relationship? Does it serve you well to hold on to things? Let's have a look at the foundation of it. Here we've got some battles and conflicts happening. It does feel like there's a lot of battles and conflicts happening within the relationship to start with. It does feel like that's the foundation of it. And so we have this sense of nurturing your emotions, nurturing the wounds, the hurts, whatever the challenges, the emotional challenges. Nurturing the emotional challenges could be really, really important. Do you feel like you're going around and round in circles constantly? Like in the past, you were going around and round in circles in the relationship. There was that off and on, or a bit of a roller coaster ride going on with the relationships and things like that. So just feel like there's a sense of, I want to keep saying roller coaster ride. I keep getting the sense of going round and round and round and sort of not getting off that ride. Feels very much needing to look beyond the surface. Okay, I feel like you need to look beyond the illusion, look beyond the surface of what's actually going on. Actually really need to dive deep within your own emotions, your own thoughts, your own perspectives. Look at your own well-being. Okay, look at your own well-being. This seems to be really important here. I'm getting a lot of this mind, body, and spirit connection coming in here with the Magician here. I'm getting like you're using all your skills and your abilities. You've got all your stuff going on, but I'm talking more about your senses, more about your mind, body, and spirit connection here. Getting a lot about that. Okay, so let's have a look at you yourself. Okay, I feel like you need to resurrect your true self is what I'm getting here. Resurrecting your true self could be really important. Awakening your true self, looking at your own spirituality, maybe looking at, I'm getting a sense of, what have you buried? What have you buried in your life? Okay, what's buried? Influenced. I'm wondering if you're influenced by others' relationships, by others. Oh, thanks, Pisces. Appreciate the donation. Okay, really appreciate that. So cool. Okay, so I really feel like you're being influenced by others' relationships. That's what I feel like you're influenced by. What others expect of a relationship, a balance within the relationships, how other relationships is what I'm getting here. Okay, know you are I just get here, know you're supported, or know you can work in a team. There's others. You buried your heart. Okay. Okay, so you need to sort of release your heart, open yourself up. Okay, I'm getting a sense of here. Know that you're not alone. Maybe you need to get some support. Maybe you need to talk to somebody, communicate with somebody here. There's that sense of being practical in some way, practical support. A counselor could be really important in this process. Okay, I feel like you need to talk to somebody about how you're feeling, what's going on for you. So here we've got this weighing you down. I feel like you're weighed down. It's about commitment. And I think commitment worries you in some way. It feels like it's going to be hard work. You feel like the relationship's going to be hard work. I feel like there's got to be a lot of effort put into it. It's Interesting, interesting indeed. Again, I get this emotion, trying to balance out your emotions at the moment, trying to balance your emotions because you're, trying not to get too excessive with your emotions and things like that. I do feel like there's a sense, there is a sense of trying to balance, being grounded is really important as well. And you get that sense of your energy, trying to balance out your energy. Now we've got a lack of, we haven't got much in sword. We've got no swords in there. So there doesn't seem to be any, it's hard work. Okay, I feel like there's a lack of ideas, a lack of perception, maybe with what's going on. It's very impact. You've got some major cards here. So you're trying to create a stable environment for yourself. I feel like you're trying to create a stable environment. Okay, here we have untied. So you're feeling a lack of grounding, feeling like you're a little bit out of body experience. You feel very lost self, lost who you are. You need to find who you truly are. I keep getting that resurrect who you truly are. I do feel like there could be a change of heart, a turnaround and a reversal, but it is going to take a lot of work. It's definitely going to take and it's interesting because here we got pole shift, which talks about change of heart, turnaround and reversal. And then we have feng shui butterfly, which talks about change, renewal and releasing obstructions. That's why I keep getting, it's important for you to, actually, I've just thought of something, Midnight Wolf. I'm going to try something for a minute. I just want to try something here. Whew. Now, I'm doing this just because I feel like it might benefit you. Oops, didn't do that. Okay, take a deep breath, Midnight Wolf. Take a nice deep breath. Oh, there we go. It's like you're a slave to what's expected of you. You're a slave to what's expected of you. Oh, an injustice of the past life. Feels like a past life you were a servant, you were a sense of being told what to do all the time. Okay, so you felt like there was an injustice in your past life. Okay, so this definitely feels like you were sacrificed. You were sacrificed. So what I want you to do, Midnight Wolf, is I just want you to take a nice deep breath, and we're just going to clear those energies. Okay, we're going to clear those past life energies. Nice deep breath. Whoa, this is huge. This is clearing away. A nice deep breath. This is just an example of a soul energy clearing. This is just a very quick example, which would normally take about an hour to do. And you can find it on my Ko-Fi. So let's clear that energy. Nice deep breath. We're clearing away the feelings that you get, this injustice, this ritual sacrifice, this sense of being a servant in some way. So we are just clearing it away. It is just flying. It is definitely clearing away, decluttering, letting go, releasing. Nice deep breath. Nice deep breath, Midnight Wolf. Clear it away. Close your eyes. Just take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, as you just let those feelings, this energy, this vibration just fall away from you. You're just letting it fall away from you. You're just clearing it out. Just clearing away all that energy, clearing away all that declutter. We're clearing it away. Clearing it away, clearing. Okay, and it's going to verify when it's complete. Okay, so that's totally clear. So what I want to do is just provide a little bit of healing for you as well. So you might feel a little bit emotional later on, Midnight Wolf. So just going to take care of yourself. You guys are going to nurture yourself this afternoon, later on. And the Queen, it is compassion. Okay, your crystal is Udilite, Eudialyte. Okay, Udilite. Okay, Udilite, and I want you to, sorry, I'm just going to have to shift things a little bit. Ugh. So just shift things. I just need to get the affirmation for this, because I want you to say the affirmation here. Okay, so we spirit, wind energy, sorry, and we Udilite. Let's have a look. Okay, light, Suchlite, right, Chariot, Selenite, Lapis Lazuli, Sodalite, don't want, Azurite, Labradite, Amethyst, Moonstone. Oh, I've missed it. It's hiding. Or is it water? Oh no, there it is, Udilite. Okay, compassion. Let's have a look. It's the heart chakra. Okay, are you ready? I allow myself to perceive suffering and act from compassion. To open your heart and act from compassion. There is always someone that you can help, or even if you feel, it's about opening your heart to allowing, I'm just getting the sense of, it's about compassion for self. Okay, it's not about compassion with anyone else. This is about a compassion for self. Okay, so let's apply this healing. Okay, so just take a nice deep breath, and we're going to apply the healing that you need. Apply the healing. Oh, you're welcome, Queen of Swords. You're welcome. Okay, so just going to apply a little bit of healing energy, Udilite. So we're applying the healing energy. Nice little gentle heal. Just healing the heart. Giving self-compassion. Opening yourself up for self-compassion. It's about compassion for self. Okay, so that's it. So hopefully that'll help. So just going to be gentle with yourself this afternoon. There is, just be really gentle. You may find yourself feeling emotional at times. That's part of the healing process as well. If you want to know more about soul energy clearing, you can find more information through my blog, through Ko-Fi. You can find a little bit about the service on there as well. Soul energy clearing, I normally use the cards, plus I use a lot of charts and the pendulum, and that clears away all those energies that you're holding onto from your past life. It can be quite a big session. It can be quite a lot going on as well. So yeah, quite a big session indeed. So you do a soul energy clearing. We can do a couple of soul energy clearing sessions over a period of time, and it will pass life one, and then you can do a universal balancing, do 2 or 3 of those, and then there is a universal link. And what the universal balance does is balances out your vibrations, and universal link connects you to the universal healing grid, and that allows your process of, like, when you're sick, to be able to heal much quicker in many ways. So interesting indeed. So now let's do okay. interesting. Don't know why. Stephanie, I'm getting the Hoodoo Tarot with the Sibyllus Oraculum. And you did quite a large reading as well. Wow, and I so appreciate you guys who've donated. Really, really do appreciate it indeed. So that is so cool. Oh, Elisa has donated as well. Okay, so we've got Elisa as well has donated. Thank you, Elisa, for donating. Indeed. Really appreciate that. That's, yep, okay, so that's cool. Oh, Pisces, sorry, yeah. Hoodoo. Okay, Stephanie, let's have a look. Your question is, let's have a look, a reconciliation. Okay, Pisces. Sorry, I shouldn't have said, I just said your first name, not, oh, no details. Okay, Hoodoo. Will there be reconciliation between me and SS in the future? Okay, and let's do Sibyllus Oraculum. Let's do this. One, two, three. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, okay. So here we've got the sense of you're giving a lot of yourself. Okay, I feel like you give a lot of yourself away. Okay, so you give yourself a lot of away, and I got this mature, you got this energy coming in who's very earthy. I'm getting a very earthy energy about him, being very grounded, but also being quite into materialistic things. I'm sort of getting into a little bit of materialistic stuff about it. So I feel like you're giving a lot of yourself away to this energy, to this materialistic way. I'm just, I don't know why I'm getting that, but anyway, let's have a look at the base of it. Okay, so it tells us that there is a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy, a lot of passion, creativity sort of starting out in this relationship. Just feel like there's a real passion to it. Could be a sense of, whoops, just dropped the card, which I didn't want to do. Ooh. I feel like there's a sense of trying to do things in a traditional way. I don't know why I'm getting a sense of being very traditional in your Stephanie, in the way that the relationship is flowing in a very traditional way, or how you would traditionally react within the situation. Let's have a look at the past. I'm getting a block. Okay, I felt like in the past there was a block to the breakthrough. It was in the past. It felt like there was a brick wall coming up. You're learning to set boundaries with people as well. Okay, and I felt like there was a block. There was a wall put up. Oh, thanks, Nita. Really appreciate it. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. Okay. The light at the end of the tunnel. I do feel like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a lot of wisdom. It's dealing with a lot of isolation, a lot of solitude going on. But I feel like it's time to get out of that solitude, time to get out of that sense of always being alone. I feel like it's a sense of getting out of that, getting out of being solitude, getting out of that. It seems really important. Whew, got a lot of movement going on here with the 8 of Sticks. I feel like there's a lot of movement going on, a lot of intensity, and it's really about nurturing the emotions. I feel like there's nurturing the emotions. It's opening the lid to the relationship. I really feel like it's nurturing the emotions, it's nurturing the past hurts, it's nurturing that. And I think you're influenced by, oh, somebody who, I want to talk about hesitation. Someone who, I want to say a bit of a naysayer. Hard to send yourself, yeah. Okay. I feel like you're being influenced by a naysayer as well. Somebody who is quite hesitant, like has their own, I want to say someone who has their own agenda, own motivation to it. Somebody who's, I feel like you're being like somebody's whisper. I feel like I keep being like someone's whispering in your ear. Someone who's hesitant, who has this person who's a bit of a stopping you from moving ahead. Doesn't want you to move. Maybe we're getting jealousy. I do that. That's why you're getting conflicts. Okay, I feel like there's going to be a few challenges ahead. I feel like there's a few challenges ahead for you as well. I feel like there's some battles, there's some conflicts coming in. And I think it's to do with this person here. So I feel like there's a block to you reconciling. Because somebody else is a third party. There's somebody who's just throwing, I want to say spanner in the works. Somebody wants to throw a spanner in the works. Now let's have a look here. What have we got? Synthesis. So it's about, I want to say moving things together. Sense of moving things together. Being in stillness and allowing things to actually change. Now this seems really important. So I just need to grab the book. Here. Oh. Let's look at this. I feel like the synthesis is really important. Oh, interesting. Interesting indeed. So let's have a look at the synthesis. Okay, let's have a look. I'm looking for synthesis. Page 119. I feel like this is really important, so I just want to read something here. Okay, so I just want to read something here. Parts do not make the whole is made of parts. The Sphinx with the head of a ram, body of a lion, legs of a bull, and wings of an eagle represents creativity, physical, intellectual, and spiritual power. The lute crosses the ancient Kemetan symbol of life, the ankh. Okay. Serapis was the Greco-Cometian father god. He was synchronization of Osiris and Apis, invented to bridge the cultural gap between Greeks and Cometians during the Ptolemaic dynasty. Okay. Decide to put together every element of what you know regarding this issue. Include all your facts, hunches, and insights. Exclude nothing. Take action as soon as the picture comes into focus. I felt like that was really important. Interesting. Interesting what's coming through. So I just feel like you need to get all the information, all the facts, hunches, and insights. Exclude nothing. Take action as soon as the picture comes into focus. This is really interesting. Really interesting indeed, Stephanie. So I'm just having a look here. Just feeling like I just need to have a look at 136. Sorry, I just keep getting, I just want to read through these for you. Just gives you a little bit of information. Okay. Action would not be productive right now. Maintain self-control by reminding yourself that waiting is not doing nothing. Make a move when a meal is certain. Until then, be quiet and observe like a good hunter. You are from different cultures. Okay, here I get the sense of being, see, it really sort of ties in together these cards here. And the last one was the transformations. So I'm just looking a bit here. I've lost the card. Which card is it? So I'm looking at, what is it? Trends. Yeah, transformation. Transformation, page 70. Let's have a look. I just feel like these are really important just to sort of dive into a little bit with it. Okay, transformation. I just want to do a little bit here. Okay, this gives you questions. Okay, how is this situation or circumstance altered from your self-perception? Is someone else's transformation also forcing you to transform or redefine yourself? How can you make the situation work for you instead of against you? Are you aware that it's time to move on, but are fighting to hold on to an idea, situation, or person out of fear of losing a comfortable identity that you associate with it or them? What must you transform into to achieve that goal? What must you transform into to achieve that goal? How hard are you trying to change? Stop and consider these questions. Yeah, quite a bit in there, for sure. Okay. It's giving you something to think about. Okay, who's Pisces? Okay, Pisces. I'm just looking for Pisces questions. Okay, so I'm just going to do. Oops, sorry guys, I don't know what happened there. Oh, it's not doing too good with the connection. Oh, it might be getting a bit laggy there. Okay, now I want to grab Pisces. So Pisces, let's have a look. Okay, love interest. Okay, so I just want to grab a deck. Thanks, Stephanie. Take care. Horrible mermaids. Okay, Pisces. Sorry, what was your question? Future love interest coming. Whew. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. Pisces, what have we got here? Temptation. It's what you're being tempted by. It's like, what are you bringing into your life? What are you chained to? I'm still getting the words temptation. It's like you're being tempted into maybe something not so good for yourself in your love interest. Could be something that may not be good for you. Could enable you to be quite sensitive to your emotions, sensitive to what's going on around you. Now, I'm getting here a sense of positivity in some way and clarity, but I feel that could come from removing those chains, removing what keeps you chained to it. Dealing with your emotions is going to enable you to have success in the any relationships that come through. So I do feel like there's a bit of work to do for yourself. A sense of being able to take a moment, take a pause, take a breath, and look at what motivates you. Really important to look at what motivates you on your this relationship, on your love, on your where you want to be. Getting a feeling of being defensive, so maybe needing to defend or persevere in your in the path that you want for yourself as you oh, you might be dealing with some drama, romance. There might be some drama. That's what I'm getting here. There might be some drama in the whole process as well. Remember, this could be over a period of a long time, Pisces. So I do feel as though you've got a lot of work to do, removing the chains, the things that keep you chained to the past. Thanks, Red Rose. Thank you for donating. Really appreciate that. Okay, so Pisces, I really see you needing to heal your wounds, deal with healing your wounds, allowing yourself to stand up for yourself in some way. Might be a sense of really sort of persevering, keep going on your journey, having encouraged and being encouraged to continue your journey. But I do feel a lot about there could be some drama, some things that you might need to deal with. And then this also allows you to deal with being in the now. Okay, Pisces, I get a sense of being really in the now. Understanding your own value in your journey as well, Pisces. So with your future love interest coming in, I feel like you're being chained to the past. It could be your emotions and things being chained to the past. So you need to sort of let that go, remove those chains, allow yourself to get rid of any drama or anything that's going on for you. Allow yourself to actually deal with things. Give yourself a breath. Breathe is what I'm saying here. Is really important for breathing really well. So that's really important. Being in the now is going to be a big thing for you. I see a lot of emotions going on, a lot of passion, creativity. Just remember to stay grounded. I'm seeing a lack of groundingness in this reading. So I'm not seeing you being very grounded at the moment. So you might need to sort of, if you're a little bit like me with being Pisces and that, we can get a little bit in our heart, a little bit wound up with our heart and our feelings and things like that. Trying to overanalyze things maybe a little bit with our mind, but we're not very grounded. Okay, so that could be really important for you to enable you to be grounded. Could be really important. Okay, so be in the now, Pisces. Being very focused. Keep your feet firmly on the ground so that you can have a clear head. Oops. That could be me too. Okay, so I'm going to have a look here. So NTA. Hi, Queen Famous. Okay, Pisces. Okay, so who am I missing in questions? So what question is next? So Nita. So I'm just looking for a question. Oh, don't worry about that. I should really change that to take a moment, take a breath. Sorry, I'm just having a flexi there. Oh, I didn't mean to do last reading. I meant to get rid of that. Insight on my next relationship. I'm single. So let's have a look here. Okay. Crystal power. Okay, insight on your next relationship. Because you're single. Okay, insight on your next relationship. Okay. Ah, I'm missing a deck. I'll do that. Oh. What happens when I grab a different deck? This has been absolutely amazing, guys. So appreciate your support. Oh, okay. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got? Nita? Okay, so I want to read this to you. It says, I am open to opportunities for personal growth. So this is really about being open to your relationship, okay? And that's going to be open to receiving all sorts, meeting all sorts of people. Don't be too focused on, sorry, the traffic there. Don't be too focused on the relationship as such. Just about meeting people, going with the flow seems really important. It's about creating what I choose naturally with joy. So whatever comes into your life, it's about having a sense of beauty, love within the relation, whatever happens next. It's about being free to allow that flow coming in. It's about being sure of who you truly are. Knowing who you are is so important in this process. Knowing who you are, what you expect in a relationship, but also allowing relationships to flow naturally as well, because people we meet in our life could be for a moment, it could be for a week, it could be for a month, it could be for a lifetime, and it could be friendships. Relationships can also be friendships as well. Maybe you meet someone on this process. Don't push it aside just because it's not romance, it's not romantic. Could be a really good friendship in a relationship type of way. Could be about that connection. I am worthy of a deepest kind of love as well. Being open to loving unconditionally, loving without conditions. Okay, Nita, that could be a really important process. It's about taking a moment to make the choices that you need at this moment and allow the transformation and the changes to take place. I feel yourself moving through, allowing yourself the freedom to surrender to the changes and the transformations and things for you. So this is really important. So what does this one say here? This one says, I let go and embrace new beginnings, and I focus on what I want and make it happen. So here you've got a bit of pirate. It's got quite a bit there. You've got aventurine. You've got rhodonite. There is garnet. And phantom quartz is some of the crystals. So you could apply those in a healing grid, would be really good for your relationship insight, to allow the clarity to come through, to allow yourself to have that flow. And here we have angels, connecting with your angels with selenite and angelite. And they're going to bring you the connection. By connecting with your angels, allowing that energy to flow through you is going to bring a sense of insight into your relationship. It's going to bring a relationship into your life that could be really positive, will give you the guidance you need, will give you the connection. Really, really important for you to have that connection with the angels. Okay, that's going to allow any connection you have coming into your life and allowing that to flow in any way. So what an interesting reading indeed. It was interesting. Okay, so what have we got next with the relationships here? Okay, so we've got red rose, and that is a very oh yep, it's just 4 cards without anything else. Okay, so Racia, yeah, Racia, yep. Confusing. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and 1 more, 4. You're welcome, Nita. You're welcome indeed. Okay, so here I have, first card first, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So I'm wondering if you're feeling very, I get that sense of feeling very poor about the situation, or feeling like you're in poverty. It feels very, what's the word for it? Feeling a little bit of a poor me situation in regards to what's going on. Okay, so you are feeling it, you are feeling the confusion, the challenges, the obstacles to the situation. Okay, so here we have a shift. We have a new cycle coming into it. So I do feel like there's going to be a move in some way. It does feel like there's going to be a shift, moving into a new cycle. It does feel romance is coming up. Here we have the Knight of Cups. So it is talking about romance coming in. Knight in shining armor sort of energy. So it does feel like there's a bit of a romance coming in some way. So there will be a shift. Okay, there will be a move into a new cycle. It does cause a little bit, there is a little bit of romance here. And yet we've got the sense of, I want to say, lessons learned. Having faith. How do you traditionally react to the situation? Okay, so how does Harvey feel about you? It's a little bit of feeling, a little bit about him feeling romantic. There is a romantic feeling to it, but how does he traditionally react with situations? Okay, so I definitely feel like there's a shift. I just get a sense of you needing to look at your own faith, your own beliefs in the situation, and how do you react? How do you traditionally react to it as well? Could be part of it, but it's all about how he reacts. So there definitely feels like there is a thing, but I feel like he's pushing you away. Maybe I'm feeling like he might be pushing you away in some way because of how he reacted in the past to relationships. So I'm sort of getting that there is a bit to it. There is definitely romance. There is a shift towards the romantic side of it, but I'm getting something's in the way. Something's blocking, or something's not quite there. So definitely to do, I feel like he's pushing you away in some way. And I think it's to do with his past. I think it could be to do with his past Raffia. I definitely feel like it could be to do with his past. He's scared, he's afraid, he's his beliefs. Can be about his personal beliefs as well. Could be about his personal beliefs, could be a big thing of it. Could be why he's pushing you away. It says self-worth. Could be a religious aspect to it. Could be a sense of could be definitely feel like there is yeah, definitely feel as though it's to do with his past, his beliefs, his I want to say maybe like a bit of a family traditional aspect to it. I think it's to do with his past. I feel it's like to do with his family, his connection to his family, like his spiritual beliefs, religious, something to do with religious aspect of it. Could be part of it as well. So that could be part of it. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, if you want to donate some more details, yep, more than welcome to. Wow, wow, wow. You guys are amazing. You guys are incredible. Just taking a bit of a breath for a moment. Let's just light up an incense. Let's throw in Dragon Beauty. Thank you for the donations. It's a huge help. Thank you, Raffia. Okay, I'm just lighting up an incense. Sorry, just might be a second. Just clearing the air a little bit. Well, let's just sort of get us a bit more of a breath. Oh my God, 2 hours I've been online. Okay, so we go. So you want a little bit more information about the, did you have a second question or did you just want a little bit more about the same one? Did you want to ask more about the same question or did you have another question? More details about this? Okay, I'm going to use the coffee tarot. come over your piece. Okay. So I've got 4 cards here. Let's have a look. I'm using the Coffee Tarot by Janet Boyer and Ron. Comes in this really cute bag made by their son. Okay. Let's have a look. Definitely recommend getting this deck if you want a more modern tarot deck. Okay, so here we've got, again, you get that sense of tradition. You got that faith, that belief going on. I feel it's very much inherited from his family. I feel like it's coming from a family tradition. It's how they're, and how he traditionally reacts. I feel like it's a family thing. It's like what their beliefs are, their faith, I keep getting religious aspect of it. Here we get a sense of trying to find some clarity. There's a lot of confusion going on. I do feel like there's a lot of confusion, a lot of conflict, mental conflict. Okay, I feel like the perspectives is very clouded. It's very cloudy perspective. So I think that's what he's dealing with. He's dealing with his perspective of it. And I think that's to do with his religious beliefs or family things. I think there's a lot of stuff going on there. Okay, so it feels like things are closed for business. Feels like things are out of business. It feels like things are not really, it's ending. Things are ending in some way. It does feel like things are ending with his perspective, with things that are going on. It does feel like things are not really moving in the direction you want. Okay, so even though he might be kind to you and he might be fine, but I don't feel like it's really into going into anywhere further. I don't feel it developing into anything further, even though there's the romance, there's the kindness, there's the caring, there's the want, there's the desire, but I just don't feel it happening. Okay, and here I get a sense of looking beyond the illusion. I see this as just needing to look beyond the illusion. It's just, I feel like you're not really sort of seeing the bigger picture of it. It's not really what you expect of it. It's not what you want. It's just not happening the way you expect it to. So I'm getting a sense of really sort of needing to use your skills and your abilities to really look at the facts of what's actually going on. Look at the truth of it. Look what's happening within him. I just don't see it going any further. Even though there's the romance, there's the kindness, there's all those things for you, I just don't see it happening. I just you need to look beyond the surface of what's actually going on. I feel like there's a lot he's being tugged at, he's being moved through. So yeah, I just don't feel like it's a relationship that's going to get you any further detail. Indeed, I definitely feel as though it's just not going to be the way you expect. I'm actually going to throw in, because you've paid for 2 readings here, I am actually going to throw in this here, the Raincoast Dream cards, and I just feel like it's going to give you just a little bit of information here that's just going to help you think about you. I think you need to focus on your own journey, not worrying too much about him. It says here, not engaging in ignorance is wisdom. That's a real harsh one there. Not engaging in ignorance is wisdom. Without balance, strife is inevitable. So I just feel like you're not balancing your own emotions. I think he thinks that you want him as in a relationship. I think he's confused. Okay? I think he's confused because I think he feels like you are you're wanting more from him. I think you just need to let him deal with his own emotions. Yeah. I think he's confused about what's going on with the relationship. That's why I keep getting confusion. I feel like he thinks you want a relationship. I think he's confused. Okay? So I think you might need to So I think you might need to talk to him. You might need to communicate this, that you want balance in your life, that you don't want a relationship, but you do want him as a friend. I think communication is the big key here. Being able to use your skills and abilities to communicate with him. Certainly important at this time. He likes you, but he's confused because he feels that you want a relationship. I think he feels that you want a relationship from him, and he doesn't want to give you a commitment in that way. He wants a friendship, but not the commitment. I think there's a lot of confusion going on. You guys need to communicate better. You guys need to talk. Okay. You guys need to talk. You guys need to communicate. I just feel like there's a lot of confusion from both of you. Ooh. I feel like there needs to be a need for communication. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we're just going to use this on deck, and we're just going to go 1, 2, or 3. This is what I'll do: is 1, 2, or 3 for everybody. 1, 2, 3. Choose a number: 1, 2, or 3. Choose 1, 2, or 3. Three baskets of knowledge. Are we basket 1, basket 2, or basket 3? 1, 2, or 3. Just give me a bit of a 3. Queen of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords. You have okay. 3. Queen of Swords. Ready to pack your bags and launch your journey. It's all about travel and journey as you awaken your inner joy, peace, and bliss. Inner joy, peace, and bliss. Okay, so there's some movement ahead with your journey. Okay, Midnight Wolf. Let's have a look at your one, your 2. Okay, angels are watching over you as you find a sense of sacredness. You find a sacred space. You find sense of sacredness. Angels are watching over you. So Queen of Swords, travel, spiritual journey, as you try and find, as you awaken your inner joy, your peace and bliss. Midnight Wolf, you angels are watching over you as you find your sense of sacredness. Okay, and then number 1 is about looking outside this box, abstract thinking, as you look within for awareness. Look within for your awareness, being within. This deck here, Vesta's Art Oracle deck, is amongst my creations that you can find available on Make Playing Cards. This comes from digital art, from photos that I've manipulated. A bit of a fun deck I made in like 2014. I finally got printed and put on Make Playing Cards, available for sale. So you can sort of see. Yeah. Let me show you this deck, just so you can sort of see some of the images. Says darkness, shadow, self. So you can sort of see my creation. I really made it for myself, made it for fun, made it as a digital deck to start with that I use with authorlies.net, and then someone asked me to make it as a deck that they could purchase, so I did so. So yeah, I've got a range of decks available on Make Playing Cards that you can purchase. Tarot, Oracle, Lenormand, Loteria, playing card sets. There's a couple of playing card sets too. Haven't got them all printed out for myself, but they are all available. I do have them as digital decks that I use with authorlies.net. But yeah. Hi, Jared. How are you? Welcome, welcome. So if you want to see some of my deck creations, let me bring some out. Where are they? Oops. Some of you have seen them, but let me show you my own creations. And I am missing a deck. Might be in my other box, which I haven't pulled out. Where are you, mini deck? I'm missing a few decks. Must be in my other box. Just should really pull it out. Let's show you. Okay, another deck is the Journey to the Crossroads Tarot. This comes in tarot size as well, but I just used it as pocket size. And I know it's not perfect. I drew it, and it's just on pastels on black paper. It's sort of a fun deck. Again, made for myself, and I've sold a few sets of this one to sort of see. I'm going to show you all the cards. Here's my Three of Swords. Four of Cups. High Priestess. The World. The Moon. Justice. Just to show you a few cards. The Empress. The Tower. Yeah. Cups. So yeah, just mucked around. Just to sort of show you. Temperance. And then there's Crossroads Oracle as well, which work really, really well together in a reading. I'll pull out my other box in a minute. Then I've done, this one here is called Vestas Art Nature Spirits. Now this is done by photos, which I have duplicated and created into, so this was called, now with this deck, there's no keywords, there's no book or anything like that. You can create your own meanings, your own thoughts with what you see in the images. So this is a deck that you can use with your own intuition. Great for developing your own meanings, your own resources to what the cards mean for you. And I find they change depending on what's going on in the person's life, what their question is. So yeah, this is a little different. I've got a few different decks like that on Make Plain cards. The interactive one and the birthing one. There's a few there. I haven't got them all printed out yet because I have them as digital decks with the orphylese, but you can definitely get them printed out and they're quite cool. Well, maybe now I have some, maybe I'll be able to buy a set actually. If you guys buy a set or two, I might be able to buy a few sets for myself. Okay, let me grab the box and I'll grab the other decks. Oh. Yeah. There it is. Oh, here it is. That's what I wanted. Okay. Whoa, that's hot. Some of my other connections. Right, let's have a look. Now, there was that Vesta's Art Oracle deck that you saw here, right? This is a tarot deck, slightly different on Make Plain cards. But let me just go into like the minor arcana are just like basically, as you can see, it's just got the words at the bottom, slightly different with the candles in it. It's done by the elements. There's the water. There are some occasionally like that, just to give you an idea. Okay. Okay, so look at the major arcana. That's the moon, the magician. So very abstract, but a great way to sort of understand the cards in some way. Just want to sort of show you some of my creations. Anyone can create a deck, believe me. Have fun with it, play with it. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it is about awaken. I found this really sort of awoken my own knowledge. Okay, there's the Hermit, the Empress, Awakening card number 20, like Judgment, the World, Justice, Temperance, the Fool, Transformations of Death, Strength, Wheel of Fortune, Star, the Hanged Man, the Lovers, the High Priestess, the Devil, the Chariot, the Tower, the Emperor. Yeah. So again, it's about developing your own intuition a little bit with the images, understanding tarot a little bit, and just allowing yourself to move through the process. So I want to show you those. Okay, then we've got, I actually did a lot, I wanted a Loteria deck as well. I don't know if anyone knows what Loteria is. It's actually a Mexican bingo game. And I couldn't find one that I could afford for myself. So I actually made a Loteria set myself. Now, I did change some of the words, like El Duce, for the sugar. I sort of did that instead of one of the other cards. I sort of took out some of those ones, those traditional Loteria cards, and then I added an extra card myself. There's a scorpion. Yeah, so yeah, and the flag, I did a New Zealand flag, of course. Little devil, the melon. So I still sort of got to work through this. I still really don't. Oh, I did make a mistake. It's supposed to be La Ripa. So I was supposed to do with the harp on that one. I was supposed to change those words, which I ended up doing on a Loteria deck. I did change it. I did fix it up. So when you buy it from the second edition, when you buy the second or third edition of this deck, it has got the correct word in it for the harp. So yeah, a Loteria, the Mexican bingo cards can be used for divination as well. So answering questions. And they're all done in riddles. So it's about learning and understanding the riddles. So it's still not quite there yet, but I do use it by using my own intuition with it a little bit. Maybe not the traditional riddles as such. But still learning, still developing, still mucking around with this. So there's that there. Now, you will find, oh, there is another tarot deck as well. It's called the Sacred Fractal Tarot. Okay, now I did the Major Arcana. Let me just get out the Major Arcana first. I did those first. So I did them with a title. Whoops, sorry. Did them with a title. They have a universal shape, okay, and that's part of it as well. A little bit more about the card. So quite interesting, really, because this is called the Sacred Fractal Tarot. Just want to show you the Major Arcana to start with. I know I've done pocket-sized decks, but I got a thing about mini decks. So you can sort of see. No, they're on Make Playing cards. The link is down below. I did put the link down below, so you can do that. Okay, they're all available for sale on Make Playing Cards. There's about 18 decks, different decks, so you'll see lots of different decks that I'm not going to be able to show you here, but you'll be able to see all the cards on Make Playing Cards. And you can see them on my blog. I do them on my blog, but they're not for sale on my blog. They're on for sale on Make Playing Cards. So then I did, these are the Minor Arcana. So I'm not going to go through them. I'm just going to show you them so you can sort of see. So this is called the Sacred Fractal Tarot. Oops, there's another Major Arcana. Missed that one. There's 10 of Cups. And this one is 10 of Swords. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you can sort of see. 6 of Swords there. 9 of Swords, Pentacles, 3 of Cups. That's my Queen of Cups. I like my Queen of Cups. I do like that. Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 6 of Wands, Pentacles. That's Queen of Swords. Ace of Wands, Pentacles. So yeah. This one is 5 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, so you can sort of see they're a bit different. So I'm really into really abstract decks. I was actually inspired by a deck called Soto. I think it's available on Game Crafter. And it was very abstract. And so looks like I need to do some shopping. Oh, would certainly help. Okay, so you'll notice when you order from me, you'll also find some of the decks will have like this chakra part of the set will be part of it. So you'll get like extra decks within the decks that I create. You've got an, what else is there? spirits there. Oh, here's one called, there's a deck on there called Interactive. Oh no, that's the Nature Spirits one. Sorry. Nature Spirits one. Don't worry about that. Sorry, there's an animal one as well. There's an animal deck as well on there. This just shows you some of the cards available from the animal deck that I created. Again, no keywords on them. Use your own intuition. With the animal deck, you can also do your own references. You know, what does the animal say to you? What does it speak? So you're open to interpretation, comes from your own. I like those decks that are interactive, that you can decide for yourself your own thoughts and things. Okay, I'm missing one here. I do. For those of you that have been on my, oh, the Romance Oracle, that's good too. That's good. That goes into, oh, didn't show you the Love Oracle. Okay. What am I missing? Must be around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, so Romance Oracle is good if you're wanting something a little bit more with romance and stuff. Or there's the Love Oracle and the Oracle of Passion. So there's 3 to choose from. This is the Love Oracle. This is when I was on Sue, which is part of that. This is Love Oracle, but this is not always romantic relationships. The Love Oracle is more about friendships and love. It's a little bit more open, where the romance is more about intimate relationships. So that's your difference. This is a bit more open to love in a bit of a broader sense. Oh, thanks, Jasmine, for donating. Really appreciate it. I'm just showing what my decks at the moment. So this is the Love Oracle, which is a bit of a broader sense in love in many levels. And a Romance Oracle is more about intimacy. And then you've got the Passion Oracle of Passion, which is more about sexuality and a bit more energy. So this is the Love Oracle, which is sort of love in a broader sense, just to sort of show you. This is my digital art. This is my art that I created. And this was all about connecting. So a lot of these decks that I created with this digital art is all about connections that I had with different people on the Sue network when I was on there, 2014. So yeah, that's there. Thanks, Jasmine. Just need your questions. I'm just showing. Oh, this is the Lenormand, which has got children and child. And then for men and women, there is extra. And we've also got querent and partner. There's your woman, there's your man. So just showing you men 2, woman 2, then querent and partner. So that's it there. That's my child, my child there. But you can see that there's the mixture of men and women there, as well as querent and partner, and then child or children. So I actually keep the whole lot in the deck because at different times you need them. So just to sort of show you quickly. So this is the Leninmand, Hekate's Crossing Leninmand, and it is, some of these are my own photos, like that there, and then some of them are stock, free stock photos. That was my own photo, and then I just put a snake on top. That's photo, my own photo. So yeah, so you can sort of see. So yeah, so that's the Leninmand deck. Now, there is a deck available for sale, but you have to let me know if you want it. It is only available through my blog. Now, I have to find it, but it is this is an actual set. Now it's 2 sets in one. Okay, now I know some of you have seen this. This is my digital art and some photos. Now it's only available through me, so I'd have to get it posted to you from Make Playing Cards, should I say. I didn't put it in for sale, but if you are interested, it's this one here. So this one, again, you use your own intuition, your own thoughts about what these cards actually mean. So you create your own thoughts, your own opinions about what the cards could mean when you're doing a reading, or you get the client to think about it as well. So I know some of you have seen this. And then part of the set you also get included. It's 2 parts. It's 2 sets in one. And then you've got this as well. And these are my photos. These are photos I took. Oh, hot. So if you're interested, let me know and I'll give you the details. Yep. Make your own deck without words or meanings. Yep. So if you're interested in this set in particular, it's the 2 sets in one, and they actually work together. Okay. Now the other set that I made for myself, it's not available for sale as normal, but if you're interested, I can order it as a playing card set, but it's got my own digital art on it, and I just have some words at the bottom to allow for the meaning of the playing cards. So if you're wanting to do cartomancy, this is a great way to learn how to do cartomancy. So this is my playing card set that I created. Again, with my digital art, it has got keywords on it. So if you're interested in this deck, another one, let me know and I'll give you I'll email you the details. You can pay through me, and I can order it directly to you with details. So there you go. Just give you an idea. Okay, Jasmine, I will do your reading for you. So I just wanted to show you these decks. So if you're interested, let me know in the playing cards or the 2 sets in one with the photos and the digital art. So let me know if you're interested in these 2 decks here is one, or this one, or the playing card set. Please let me know. Okay, so that's just giving you an idea. Okay, Jasmine, you have donated. So let's have a look at what you have. Oh, it is hot. There is a lot of heat coming in at the moment. Wow, okay. Thank you, Jasmine. Really, really appreciate it. Let me just move these kicks out of the way because otherwise we're not going to be able to move. So let's have a little bit of a look-see here. Totally appreciate, Jasmine. Oh, shoot, I just dropped all the cards. 1 minute. Oh, that was not supposed to happen. Ouch. Need to move them away from my desk so I can move, so I can lay out your reading, Jasmine. Sorry for taking the time here, but let's just move this so we can get some space. Let me just move all this to one side, otherwise we're never going to be able to breathe. Whew, it is hot. Okay, Jasmine, let's have a look at your a deck for you. Let's just move these all to one side. Whew. First question is about the photographer for your project. Would you be able to do what you want? Now I'm just trying to get some space in here. Just look at things. Whew, there's a lot of space. Okay, so you've got a decent question here. So let's have a look. First things first, photographer for your project. Let's do quite in depth. Yeah, photographer for your project. Would she be able to do what you want? So let's have a look about this photographer first. Oh, wow, I really appreciate this is huge. Okay, so let's have a look here. I've got two questions, so I'm going to do them into two separate readings. Okay, first one here, we're looking at the, let's put this in here. First question is about the photographer. Let's have a look. So it's all about looking ahead, looking at options available to you, looking at the decisions that you need to make with it all. Okay, and it does feel like, yes, your wish is fulfilled. Okay, it does feel like, yes, your wish is fulfilled. It does feel like the photographer is going to do that. There is a lot of moments of reflection. It does feel like there's a moment of reflecting on the goals that you're working towards. There is moments of just taking time out for a breath to review what needs to be done. Look at what's being achieved is super important. That's going to be the foundation of this journey, is to make really small goals and to be able to allow yourself. Midnight Wolf, thanks for being with me. Really appreciate you being with me and supporting me, being here. Really appreciate it, Midnight Wolf. Okay, so Jasmine, really important for you to make small goals with this photographer. Make sure you are checking in all the time. I get a sense of needing to be checking in with you. This photographer needs to check in with you regularly. That seems to be really important. And waiting for the news to arrive. So it seems to be like checking in with the news about what's going on with the project. I feel like there's a lot of I keep getting a lot of checking in. There'll be movement forward, then check in. Movement forward, then check in. I think that's a really important aspect of it. Okay, in the past, it's about what are you focusing on, importantly, through this process. It's about looking at what are you, there are some things that you can control and there's some things that you cannot. So just be aware of where you are and what's going on and what you can control and cannot control with the photographer. as well. There might be setting down a contract in some way. I'm getting an emotional connection as well with this. It's a sense of a heavy burden. It does feel like it's going to weigh you down quite a lot. It is going to be quite heavy. It is about a true commitment and hard work with this process as well. So you need to look at what decisions you need to make, what choices you need to make, what path you're going to take on this process, allowing you to finish tasks one at a time, break it down into small tasks, being able to push the gate open to new possibilities is really important. Being able to sort of not feel restrained or blinded by what's going on. And be careful about not being blinded about what's happening around you as well. Does feel like there's a completion, which is going to bring more opportunities to the I'm just looking here for what. There it is. It's about looking for more opportunities. Yeah, it's hot here in New Zealand. I'm in New Zealand where it is now 1:24 p.m. on a Friday afternoon, and it is boiling hot. So there is an ending to it, but it also gives opportunities, new opportunities coming in with the project. So yes, the photographer could do it, but it's about making sure that you stay in control of the project at all times. Getting check-in reports, status reports, yeah, definitely feels like that need. So let's just do this. Here you've got a sense of, oops. Don't forget to have fun. Have some balance with the project as well. Have some fun with it. Could be a friendship come out of the whole process as well. And allowing things to sort of merge together could be really important aspect. So being able to merge in well with the process of the project. So I'm getting a lot about checking in, pushing open new doorways here. I'm getting a lot about pushing open new doorways, not being blinded by what else is going on around you as well, or what's going on with the photographer. So first question is, would the photographer be able to do what you want? Yes. But it's important that you keep control. You get check-in status all the time. You get news. Understand that there are some things that you can't control with timing and stuff like that. There might be things that you can't control, but it is really about you being aware of what weighs you down. So having a little bit of fun is going to be a really important aspect of it. Looking at all your decisions, your choices, the different paths you can take. Know that tasks need to be finished. So break your goals down to small goals, to-do lists, one step at a time, allowing those tasks to be completed, which is really important, and that's going to enable the whole thing to be completed as well. Being able to sort of push open the gates to new possibilities, not be blinded by what else is going on. Okay, so that's really important. So that's question one with what's happening there. Okay, so let's put that to one side. Okay, and so now let's have a look at your second question here. Roommate. I need one to get some of my projects off the ground. Would it be a good relationship? Okay, so let's have a look. Yes, we like completions. That sounds good too. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, so let's have a look here. Feeling like I'm place. Okay, let's have a look. Roommate interviewing. Roommate. Let me get sharp oracle. Oh. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, let's have a look. Be careful about your emotions here, but I do get that your roommate is definitely going to be caring. Okay, I do feel like your roommate is going to be a sense of being practical as well. Not very emotional. I don't feel them being very emotional, but very practical. I feel your roommate being very practical in the situation. Could be a bit of a have a lot of motivation and drive in their opportunities. Okay, I do feel like you're could be quite a business orientated flatmate, roommate. Okay, roommate, should I say? Quite business orientated. Could be money, aware of money. Could be quite good with budgeting and things like that. But also could be one who has a lot of motivation and a lot of drive. Okay, your roommate. So that sounds really, really positive. Okay, so we've got this. Okay, it's going to cause a lot of transformation. A lot of changes are going to happen in the environment, in your where you're living. Okay, in your environment, it's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of transformations, a lot of adaptation needed, a lot of adapting needed to the situation. Does bring about. Be aware of. I'm actually getting a little bit of dissatisfaction in some way. So even though they could be business orientated, good with budget, it may not be quite what you expect emotionally in some way. So it might be just a sense of acceptance that they're not going to be the same as you in some way. It could be about trying to build stability in the emotions as well. I feel like they could be trying to build some stability in their emotions and their goals and dreams as well. Now, this is interesting because I actually get the 9 of Cups here. So I do get a wish fulfillment. So I get a feeling that you're trying to fulfill a wish. Okay, you're trying to fulfill a wish. And we've got some. Actually, I got a reversal for this. I got ill-dignified. So I got a sense of your chains breaking away. I get a sense of breaking away from the chains. Okay, I actually get this as being breaking away from the chains, breaking away from the expectations. So I get a sense of being able to break away from those habits, those bad habits, those things that are not so good. So I'm actually getting quite a positive card from this here. Here we've got life's ups. Know that there's life's ups and downs. So there will be challenges in the environment. Okay, overall there'll be some positivity, but it's about being adaptable to the situation. Okay, being adaptable here. It will be new beginnings to the journey. Just be cautious. Just be aware of they may not be your best friend. May not be your best friend, but maybe a good relation. But it could be a good relationship as well. There is about having your own faith, your own spirituality, your own. I want to say individuality here. I want to get a sense of individuality. Just be aware of your own emotional needs as well. I don't think you have to be best friends with your roommate, but I definitely feel like it will be a good environment. You just need to make sure you take care of your own emotional needs to your I can see it being a bit emotional at times. It could be a need to, yeah, I'm just getting a lack of maybe a lack of perspective on the situation. Just doesn't feel like, I just feel like just need to be aware of communication. Communication is going to be the key to this environment here. So let's have a look here. Here we've got the Dancer of Inspiration. So I do feel like your roommate could be an inspiration to you in many ways because you're quite different. Okay, so they could be an inspiration to you, enabling you to nurture your own spirit, your own faith and things. And it feels like a good companion coming out into this. So it does feel like there is a good companion. May not be a best friend, but I still feel like it's going to be a positive energy overall to the environment. It may not be quite what you expect. You may be quite different. Just make sure that you take care of your own emotional needs, your own faith, your own spirituality. I do feel like you need to be sort of cautious about other influences and things going on in the new beginnings in the beginning. So yeah, interesting reading overall. Whew. How are we doing? Over 3 hours. I've done it again, haven't I? I've done it again, haven't I? So we're just doing, yeah, things lining up for Jasmine indeed. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. I'm actually not doing any free readings at the moment. I'm doing, totally doing donations because I'm on 3 hours. I should really be not far away from here. Whew. So yeah, amazing day. Wow, totally amazing. You still have to write for your music. Okay, so let's put those away. Whew. So hopefully that gives you some clarity there. I think I'm going to be just about signing off soon, unless there's any more paid readings, but any donations. I think I'm definitely going to be ending soon. So I just don't know if there's any more donation readings. Otherwise, I am going to very clearly, wow, amazing. I never heard from my brother. Must have got caught up with work. He's always so busy with work, my brother. He sells New Zealand wine. He's normally in the States, but he also travels around Hawke's Bay and sees some of the Hawke's Bay wineries and things like that with working, seeing what he can do with businesses to take them to the States. So very interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to do a 1, 2, and 3 again. We will do a 1, 2, 3. You know the drill. Queen of Swords. Can't believe you guys are stuck around, Queen of Swords. Amazing. Okay, 1, 2, or 3, everybody. Choose 1, 2, or 3. And then I'm going to say, so I'm going to see who's here. 1, 2, or 3. This will be a crystal grid oracle. 2. Ooh, okay. Nature's Cycles with Malachite Pentagram. Oh, that's interesting. So let's have a look and see what the card says. I want to just have a look in here. So card 31. Let's have a look-see. Card 31. Let's have a look. Okay. You're welcome, Jasmine. Okay, Malachite is nature, cycles, protection, and divas. The pentagram has long been a symbol of balance between the 5 elements and how they work in harmony with each other: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Traditional Chinese medicine also uses it to represent their 5 elements: earth, metal, water, wood, and fire. Drawing this card means it is time to find balance within yourself. and reconnect with nature. Listen to what your body tells you and what others see in you. Get in touch with nature by helping the environment, learning about herbs, going for bushwalks, gardening, and so on. There are so many ways in which we can get back in touch with nature that we allow ourselves to become more in tune with ourselves. By holding and meditating with malachite, we can start to become attuned again. Remember, we are also part of nature. There is no separation. Being a green stone means malachite also works on the heart chakra, which is how we connect to nature and the world around us. If you wish to make contact with nature spirits like the Fae, you need a pure heart. You cannot trick them. They will see through all our guises. Malachite is also extremely beneficial stone to bring issues and toxic thoughts to the surface, which lends itself as an unlucky stone for some. If you truly wish to grow and let go of that which does not serve you or is sabotaging you, work with malachite. Okay, Queen of Swords, let's do a little bit of healing. Okay, I'm sending you Queen of Swords, take a deep breath. Queen of Swords, take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, and we're going to apply the healing of the malachite. So there we are, we're realigning your heart chakra, balancing out your heart chakra. Okay, and one is soul healing with tangerine and quartz. And number 3 is love with rose quartz. Just to show. So there you are, Queen of Swords. Applied the healing. Okay. I don't think there's any more donations today. I think we're going to leave it at that. Thank you for all your support. Thank you, Jasmine, for donating and allowing me to read for you. It's awesome. I think that is just about it. It's been a huge day. Huge day. You're welcome, Queen of Swords. You're welcome. It's been huge. Sorry, you can hear the guys walking here. Oh, I was just finishing up. I will do donation readings. I'm not doing any free readings at the moment. I'm just doing donations. I'm not doing angel cards today. Actually, not doing any angel readings today. I haven't got any angel cards. So I'm just doing donations. And no, I'm not doing any angel readings today. Because that's another vibe which I aren't focused on today. I haven't called in the angels. It's lunchtime. 4:03. Yeah, I'm just doing donations at the moment, and if there are any, I will do them. Other than that, I'm not doing any angel readings at all today because that's another energy, another vibration. So I haven't really been focusing on that at all. Yeah, so I think that is out. It is hot. these away. You can hear the tie working. Wow, what a day. So you've seen what my deck collection is, the ones I've created. Oh. So Queen of Swords, I'm not sure quite where you are or what's happening. Oh, I'm just sitting here waiting. Just checking to make sure there's no other things. I'm just waiting to say good night. Cheerio, ciao. I suppose it'll be late for you guys. No, not quite that late. Okay, I'm going to say cheerio. Night, take care. Okay, that's it from me. Okay, night all. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for doing the readings. Thanks for support, Queen of Swords. Really appreciate it. I don't think there's anything else. Just checking. Okay, that's me. Ciao.